When I met Christ in 2016, I used not to know how even to pray, by the way. This kind of prayer, the Lord prayer, I don't know. I didn't knew how to pray. I just want to share my story with you. So when I met Christ, my life was in a messy direction. And then when I met Christ on the 14th of August, then I began to seek and to know is what does it mean to follow Him. I asked one of the youth that was in the church. I asked him that, man, what does it mean to follow Jesus? And then the guy told me that to follow Jesus, you have to give your time to know Him, to know His word, to also to give yourself to Him. Then I asked the guy that, what if I have a girlfriend? Then the guy says that, yeah, when you have a girlfriend, um, you can have one. But as I was reading the Bible, I got to know that no, when you want to follow Christ, He need to be the Lord of all your life, not just a part of your life, but all. So I got to know that even as I follow Christ, I need not to continue with my mindset of having sex with ladies who are not my wife. I have to get to know those things. And it touched my core because while I was in the world, I used to be a person who really love women. By the way, that is my weak point. And this, I want to talk about this weak point. Why? Because when a believer want to tarry following Jesus, they should get to know what can easily knock them out of the way. For me, what could easily knock me away from following Jesus was the lust of my eyes, lust of my heart, that come all together and they move with lust, sexual immorality. Those were the things that could easily knock me out. Why? Because I had the power to overcome in other area of my life, like maybe drinking alcohol, not abusing people, but I have to be very intentional so that I overcome my weakest point. And my weakest point by then was sexual lust, because women was not going to be enough for me. Why is this so important for a believer to know their weakest point? Because when the devil want to fight you, they will never fight you from where you are strong. The devil will attack you at your weakest point. For me, my weakest point was womanizing. And I need to put more discipline and precaution so that I may not fall into this trap. By the way, I want to tell you, I fall very many times because I was not wise, because I was also not matured. If your weakest point is womanizing, and by God's grace you meet Jesus Christ, you have to put some spiritual discipline, but also a physical discipline. I used to be, I put my spiritual discipline that I don't want to have sex with women. But I was ignorant. I could not know that when a girl or a lady is physically near to me, I am vulnerable. I may not escape. Those were some of the points that make me to become a victim at some point. And I'm sharing this testimony that it might help someone there. That if you have believed Jesus Christ, can you also put an